Have you ever paused to ponder the origins of marriage and courtship? Where did these social customs originate and how have they morphed over time to become what they are today? In the annals of human history, the concept of marriage has been a constant, albeit one that has shapeshifted across time and cultures. Early humans saw marriage as a strategic alliance, a means to forge bonds, secure resources, and ensure the continuation of their lineage. In these ancient times, courtship didn't exist in the way we understand it today. In many cultures, marriages were arranged by families, sometimes even before the two individuals involved had reached adulthood. The idea of romantic love as a prerequisite for marriage was unheard of. Fast forward to the Middle Ages. Here we see the first inklings of modern courtship. Love, while not the primary factor for marriage, began to gain importance. Chivalry became the order of the day, with knights wooing their ladies with grand gestures. Yet these acts of courtship were often more about social performance than genuine affection. The Victorian era brought about a seismic shift in courtship. This was the era of romantic love, where courtship became a private, intimate affair. Men courted women by visiting them at their homes, under the watchful eyes of their families. Yet marriage was still seen as a social contract, and financial stability often trumped love. In the 20th century, courtship evolved yet again, with the advent of dating. This was a radical departure from tradition, as it shifted the power dynamics. Women now had a say in who they dated, and consequently who they married. And today? Well, technology has revolutionized courtship and marriage. Online dating, social media, and various communication platforms have transformed the way we meet, date, and marry. Love is now often sought after, rather than arranged or strategized. So, what have we gleaned from this journey through time? Marriage at its core has always been a social institution serving various functions across different cultures and epochs. It started as a strategic alliance, morphed into a social performance, then a contract, and is now often a personal choice based on love. Courtship, too, has evolved, reflecting societal norms and values of each era. From non-existent in ancient times to public spectacle in the Middle Ages to private affair in the Victorian era to an empowering process in the 20th century and now a digital endeavor in the 21st century. In essence, the history of marriage and courtship is a mirror to our past, reflecting our evolving social, economic, and cultural realities. As we move forward, who knows what new forms these age-old customs will take? But one thing is certain: they will continue to serve as fascinating markers on the timeline of human civilization.